So today I am going to be doing my tattoo and piercing video. I have had a lot of requests lately for actually me doing an updated tattoo video. On my other channel I did a tattoo video and I never re-uploaded it because after that time I have gotten 3 more tattoos and another piercing. So I figured it was just time that I did a whole new updated one. Oh, and if you're wondering why I am sitting in this spot, this used to be my old spot that I did videos, and I really liked it because the sun would come in, and it's seriously such a beautiful day here in Minnesota. That I was like, okay, I'm filming in front of the video. I'm filming in front of the video. I'm filming in front of the window because the sun is literally right on me and it's blue and all the snow is melted and I'm really happy. So here I am in front of the window. If you're wondering like, why the heck are you sitting on the floor? That's why. I'm gonna go through each tattoo and each piercing, how I got them per se, but in order of tattoos and in order of piercings. So I will start with my piercings first. First of all, I have my nose pierced. I don't know, some of you guys have noticed and some of you are like, oh, I didn't know you had your nose pierced, because I literally have like a beauty mark right next to it, but here's my nose piercing. I have had my nose pierced now since I was a senior in high school, and so when I was like 17, so like 9 years. So I got that. I've had it pierced twice. Once I had it pierced when I was a junior in high school, and then I started gymnastics, and I had to keep taking it in and out for competition that it got infected and it wasn't worth it. So at the end of gymnastics season, I got it pierced again, and I've had it in ever since, and I don't know, I really like it. My lobes are pierced, but as you guys can tell, I do not wear any earrings in them. I don't know why, but I feel like I look so weird with my lobes pierced and my earrings in them. I don't know why. I think they're so cute on everybody else. Like, I'm like, oh, those are really cute earrings. And then I try them on and I'm like, I look weird. So I do not wear earrings in these ears. In my lobes, I should say. So they are pierced. I got them pierced when I was 6 months old. I was a freaking teeny tiny baby, so I don't remember anything. But I don't wear them. I don't wear earrings in there anyways. I also have this pierced. It's not quite my cartilage, but yeah, I got this pierced. Ethan actually pierced this one when we were younger. I need a new earring in there. I don't like this earring, and I just have, every time you know how it is. Every time you think you're gonna go to Target for something, like you have something in your mind, and then you get there and you buy everything else but what you went there for. That happens every time I go to Target. I'm like, why did I come here again? And then I remember when I get home that I look at this ugly earring and go, oh yeah, that's why I went to Target and didn't grab it. My next piercing is my cartilage up here. I got, in high school, Rachel pierced it. I never wanted to go to a piercer, and so Rachel just one day was like, my friend pierced this, I should pierce yours. And I was like, okay. And so she pierced it, and it's been pierced ever since. So yeah, I like all those piercings. And then most recently, if you guys would have seen on my Instagram and my Twitter, I got my Tragus Pierced. Tragus, I think that's how you pronounce it. Not really sure, but that would be this little thing right here. And it's just a little diamond, and I'm actually, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm actually super obsessed with it. It didn't hurt at all. This Tragus piercing, easiest piercing by far. I pretty much infected it myself. I put Dawn dish soap to clean. I know, apparently it's a big no-no, but I did it, and I infected my ear, and then I just soaked it with salt water for like 4 or 5 days, and it came out perfectly fine. And so I've been putting triple antibiotic on it, and it is cleared up perfectly now, and it doesn't hurt at all. So yeah, those are pretty much my piercings. I feel like I don't have that many, but I don't know, I guess some people don't have any piercings, so compared to them I would have a lot. But so now I will go in order of my tattoos of when I got them. My first tattoo I ever got was on my foot, and I always knew I wanted a piercing. I always knew I wanted a tattoo on my foot. I just didn't ever know what I wanted. When you first get your first tattoo, you're kind of like, freak out, like, I don't know what I want to get, and what if I don't like it, and what if it turns out weird and the tattoo artist is weird? I don't know. So when I got my tattoo, I knew that I wanted it to say walk by faith, because you're walking and it's on your feet, get it? But I wanted it in a different language because, I don't know, I think different languages are cool, and so I decided in Latin because I googled a whole bunch of different ones and I felt like that one looked the coolest, in my opinion anyways, and so here it is. Here's my foot tattoo. It looks just like that. I don't know how many of you guys have seen it, but yep, that's my very first tattoo. So that was my first one. After that, I got my wrist tattoo, which basically I have wanted a wrist tattoo forever. Like, I went in phases, like, okay, I got my foot tattoo, now I want one on my wrist. And my wrist one just basically says, okay, it's in the light, but it says love, and the O is like a little heart for love. And I just really liked the way it looked. I liked the cursive. I just really, really liked it. So that was my second tattoo. My third tattoo was actually my shoulder tattoo, which is probably one of my favorites. It says a beautiful life in Italian. I had a blog for a while. When I first had my very first blog, it was called A Beautiful Life, and I really liked that saying because I really feel like I do have a really beautiful life, and I don't know, it just has a lot of meaning to me because I am really blessed with my family, my mom and my dad, my husband, my children. Like, I just feel like I have a beautiful life. Right on the top of my shoulder, and it looks like that. And it doesn't go quite onto my, down onto my shoulder. It's just basically right on the top of my shoulder. I just love that one. Okay, so after that one, I got a tattoo with Rachel. We both got like best friend tattoos. We both have the exact same tattoo, except hers is on her foot and mine is on my ribs. And we both got them together because we talked since we were in high school that we were gonna get best friend tattoos, but we just never could agree on one, or we liked one, but we didn't know if we liked it good enough to get a tattoo. And it was Rachel's very first tattoo, so she was like more cautious about it than I was, since she never had one before. We decided on something, but she didn't have enough money, so we were like, me and Ethan were like, okay, I'm gonna pay for it. Now you have to go get it. And so she was like, oh my God. And we planned a day a couple days later after we told her, and we went and got it. And so I was really excited about that. But it basically says, live the life you love the life you live, in infinity sign. So that's like right on my ribs. And I love that one as well. We found it on Pinterest, and we basically fell in love with it. So after that, I just got my recent tattoos, which you guys have seen in my blog, which this one just says breathe. And this one is actually my other all-time favorite. I can always, like, I see it in the mirror constantly. It's one of those ones that are way more visible than my other tattoos, like my foot and my ribs. Those ones aren't as visible to me as this one on my arm. And the reason why I put breathe in there is because I get really anxious about things. Like, I think too much about one thing and I get like just really about it. And so I just, every time I see it, I just have to remind myself that I need to breathe, like breathe. So I got that one there, and the same time I got that one, I got the one behind my ear, which is just a bird with like a dove. It's a bird with a dove. That makes no sense. It's a dove with an olive branch on it. And I'm not sure if you guys can see it really well. Dove and an olive branch to me just basically means peace and meaning of like new life. And so that one I really like, but I don't see that one as much so. But I really like it that it's more hidden than my other ones. Like, I don't really see it hardly ever unless I'm trying to fix my hair in the back. And so, but when I do see it, it's just like a peekaboo kind of tattoo. I just really like it. So, as you guys can tell, I am addicted to tattoos. I have 6 6 tattoos, and I will be getting 7. My next tattoo will be on my other side of my ribs with the kids' names. I already have it like figured out. It's a matter of time of when I get it done. But a couple questions that I know have been asked about my tattoos is which one hurt the worst. By far was my ribs. It was the most painful one I have ever had. They say your foot and your ribs are the ones that hurt the worst because there's less amount of fat on it, so it's closer to the bone. My foot one, I mean, that was my first one, and I got it like so. I feel like a long time ago that I don't remember it hurting that bad. I mean, all tattoos, I just spit. All tattoos hurt badly, but the one on my rib, oh my gosh, I swear to you, it freaking hurt so bad. Like, I was freaking out. Like, and I was trying to be really strong because I went first and I was with Rachel and she was already nervous for getting her tattoo. So I was trying not to make any faces. And I remember I was looking at this like toolbox that was in this tattoo shop. I'm like looking at it. And I remember my eye like just all by itself like went and like twitched because I was like, holy sun, it freaking hurt so bad. I was like, oh my God. And it was the last part of the tattoo, but it was closer in right on my ribs. Because in your ribs you have like the divots. Well, on the divot part, it didn't really hurt that bad, but right on top of the bone hurts like a son of a mother. I was like, holy sun. The easiest tattoo I think I ever got was either this tattoo or my wrist tattoo. Those two weren't that bad. As far as like pain-wise, they're really quick. I mean, all my tattoos, none of them are really big. The one on my ribs is probably the biggest tattoo I have. And that one took the tattoo artist. It took him about a half an hour. It took him a half hour to do this one. Otherwise, the rest of them took like 15-20 minutes since they're just word tattoos basically. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.